Hello everyone, welcome to Three Trails Tarot. I'm going to do a question and answer session for the month of June. And here you will have an opportunity to ask a personal question, an important question for you for the month of June. Of course, I will not hear your question, and this is why I've created this opportunity for you to select the way in which you would like your answers. So we have this deck here for general life questions. We also have the Fortune Chinese sticks that seems to have become popular. We have the career and finance deck. We also have the yes and no answers. A lot of people just want to know yes or no. However, I will interpret the cards. That way you will know why it's a yes or no, and you'll be able to make a better decision as to whether you want to follow that or go with your gut feeling. We also have here the Angel Oracle card. I will just draw one card, and whatever angel we pull will provide us the answer to your question. And this deck here is for love and romance and relationships. So if you would like to ask a question specific to that, this would be the deck that you would use. Now you could just choose one specific way to answer your question, or you can listen to all of them or several of them to see which ones best answer your question. I really hope that you will stay with me for the entire session. But I know we're all busy and we have different things that we need to do throughout the day. So if you can't stay for the whole session, I do have shortcuts below this video where you can just go straight to the deck or the ones that you wanted to use for your answer. Okay? Now before we get started, I just want to say that it works best if you are relaxed and focused on your question when you're asking it. And the best way to do that is to take at least 2 to 3 nice, slow, deep breaths and slowly let them out. So a long inhale, deep inhale, and a slow exhale. And if there is a specific person that you have in mind, be sure to mention their name while you're asking the question. Make sure your question is very clear, okay? All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and answer your personal questions. Okay, so we're going to start with general life questions. If you have a general life question that did not fit any of the other categories that we had available, this is a good deck to consider for your answer. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these. Oops. Not being very cooperative here in the shuffling. Okay, so we are going to shuffle some more. I hope that everyone is doing well and things are working out good for you, able to finally catch a breath. I'm going to go ahead and use those. That you're able to now catch your breath, because it was hard for everyone last year, I know. I went ahead and got my vaccine, got the Pfizer vaccine. I heard that one is, 90% effective, and also works with the new variant that is in Vietnam and is going around in Vietnam and has been going around in India too. So that's why I chose, wow, these are all passion cards. And this is why I chose the Pfizer. I don't know if any of you have decided to get vaccinated or what you chose, but I wish everyone well and hope that we all stay healthy, and your families as well. Okay, so for the general life question, we have here the Empress. The Empress, I call this Mother Earth card. It's about fertility. It's about abundance. abundance and feeling nurtured, supported, and fruitful. It also deals with parenting, having to, because it's like Mother Earth, so it's a sort of maternal kind of card. So it deals with parenting also. And then here we have the King of Wands. This is like the ultimate position of feeling totally inspired and true to your passions, true to your goals. This character also presents someone who is charming, courageous, powerful, bold, and in a leadership position. And here with the Ace of Wands, this card represents starting new projects, having pursuing your imaginations, your urges, your passions, your desires. Okay? And starting something new, starting it, pursuing it, or starting like a new project, starting something that makes you feel alive. So for those of you who had a general life question, here is your answer. Follow your passion. Whatever it is that you were thinking about doing to change your life path, to change your life direction, to better be prepared in the future, to have more stability, to have more security, you see how this thing is like flaming thinking, it's yellow thinking, and then this pink is passion. You already kind of know what it is that would make you happier, whatever kind of career that is, whatever projects that is, whatever kind of life path, changing a lifestyle. That's what it is, a lifestyle. Those of you who are asking this question are wondering if you should change your lifestyle. And the cards are saying there's abundance to be had here if you pursue your passions. Be bold about it. Be courageous. Don't be afraid to start new things, because this is the right time. This is the right time to start really thinking about the direction that you want for your life. So I hope that this answers your question, your life question. Follow your passions. Go boldly. Go boldly. Don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Okay? So that's what we have for a general life question. Okay, I know I said yes and no questions, but I think it would actually be more fun to answer. Use the angel cards right now, okay? Because it's a little bit quicker and you get your response faster. So let's go ahead and see what Archangel advice is there for you, or answer is there for you for your personal question. Also, there's going to be a corresponding gemstone with this deck, so if you like to have a bunch of stones like I do, then you could, carry that stone, have it on you, wear it, have it on your desk, have it nearby, to remind you of what the response was and what energy you need to get what you want. Okay, so I'm not going to look because these have names on top, and so I'm turning my head right now. All right, I'm splitting it, and the answer is Archangel Michael, who says I am always safe and protected. My business is a great success and endures all economic cycles with ease. It is easy for me to remove obstacles from my path. I am able to handle challenges. So it seems to me that your question had to deal with either a business, concern for success, being able to achieve something, or working through obstacles. And the stone for that is the black onyx. And here's more information. It says, are you trying to reach a goal and keep getting pulled off course? Maintain your focus. Identify and release distractions, keeping you from moving forward. Visualize your future. Know that you can easily work through any issues that may arise. Success is yours. Wow. I hope that was a really good answer for you because it sounded pretty good. All right, so let's move on to the next deck. Next, we're going to answer the question, a career and finance concern, right? Career and finance concern. So let's go ahead and shuffle these cards. Career and finance concern. Remember to really focus on that question. That's how it works best. Ah, this one jumped out. So we have here, oh, I call him the jolly guy. So happy with the 9 of Cups. Let me shuffle these further. Let's see what we have for career and finance to answer the question. All right, split this. Kind of go with what I'm sensing here. Wow. Okay. This is very encouraging. So for career and finance, the cards are saying you want more, right? That's probably why you're asking the question, and you're wondering, how can you get more? Well, the answer is not working harder, obviously. Working harder just means being exhausted. The answer is working like a king. Kings are strategic. Kings do overarching plans. They don't look at the tiny details. They look at the overall general plan. They look at the future. So the way to better your finances is to believe you already have the opportunity for abundance. You have to believe it. You have to trust that it will happen, because we are our own worst enemies. We are our hardest critics. And this is not the time to criticize yourself when you want to have something better for yourself. So these cards are saying, think like a jolly old person who has everything, and with that kind of attitude and personality. You don't do it by overwhelming yourself with just the details. See how there's like 10 wands here, 10 sticks, and this person it looks like they can't even continue to walk because they are overburdened with the small details, minutia. No, that's not how to do it. The way you do it for your career and your finance is to believe that you can, and second of all, see things from a king's perspective. Own it. Say, this is my plan. First, you got to strategically have a plan. You have to have a strategic plan, I mean. So you look at what your opportunities are. You look at your strengths. You look at your weaknesses, sort of like a SWOT analysis, right? Your strengths, your weaknesses, the opportunities, and who is your competition? What is your threat? What is the threat? What it will stop you from getting what you want? You do that kind of analysis. You write it all down on paper, and there you go. You've got your strategic plan. And then you ask yourself, how do I get to each part of this? How do I leverage my strengths? How do I work through my weaknesses? How do I protect myself against threats? And threats could be just somebody saying, it could be just a naysayer. Oh, you can't do it. There's a lot of people in our lives that do that to us. So this is saying, just own it, believe it, make your plan, believe in your plan, own it, trust it, go for it. So if that is your question, if your question has to do with career and finance, the cards are saying, make a plan like a king would, Be strategic. Look at the overall big picture. Don't get stuck in the small details because that'll hold you back. And believe you will get there. Okay. I hope you like that answer. I hope that answer worked for you and was a satisfactory answer to your question. All right. So let's go now with yes and no questions. Okay, so now we're on to the yes or no answer. For those of you who have that type of question, this session is for you. This one calls for 5 cards. And I will interpret the cards before I give you your answer. It's very important to know why it's a yes or why it's a no. That way you can figure out, if this really resonates with you and is applicable to the question that you have. All right, so let me just shuffle it one more time. I kind of have to go with what I feel. It's so strange because sometimes I feel like I need to shuffle it more or shuffle it a certain way, and I just kind of listen to it, All right, so here we go. We got 5 cards. 4 of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Sun, the Hangman, and the Magician. Wow, you have like 3 major arcana cards. So these are huge. So your question must be about something really big that you want for your life as a whole. That's what this looks like because you've got these 3 arcana cards. Okay, so let me look at this real quick. So this is what it's saying. You feel unfulfilled. That's what's driving the question. The question is related to feelings of being unfulfilled. If I'm right about that, then this session should answer your question. You're feeling unfulfilled, and because of the mood that you are currently in, it's difficult to see when gifts are being given to you or when gifts are being presented to you. See how this person, it has their eyes looking down, and they have these empty cups here. But here's a cup that is being offered as a gift, an opportunity. And this person doesn't notice it because they're not paying attention because of their mood. Now this card is saying, Ace of Wands, it's time to start your passion. It's time to start some goals that you've thought about. Time to start some projects or investments or pursue some desires that you had. This is the time to start it. And this card is saying, if you do this, if you follow what you've always wanted to do and not procrastinate on it, you have the opportunity to achieve what you want. So the sun is just, my favorite flower, I don't know if you've noticed, is the sunflower. This is not exactly sunflower, but it kind of reminds me of it. And I love it because it's just so full and happy, and it just reminds me of the sun. So in this picture here, it's talking about abundance. Abundance is yours. Abundance is there. It can happen for you, but only if you take a chance and follow your dream. Only if you believe that you can achieve your dream. And the only way to do that is to change your perspective. Because see here, this is your current perspective. That's not happening. That you can't do it, or you're not worthy, or whatever thoughts you have right now that is holding you back. It's time to see it from a different angle. It's time to really think about what the opportunities are. You see these butterflies? Butterflies are a symbolism of transformation. By being able to see things from a whole nother angle and a whole nother perspective, you can transform yourself to be able to pursue the things that are important to you. Oops, let me lower that, as you can see. To be able to pursue the things that are important to you, and to get this sun, to get this happiness, to feel fulfilled, to feel that you are in the right place in your life. And here we have the Magician. The Magician is merely a reminder card, which kind of goes also with this, that says you have the tools in your toolbox. You have the ability to, you have the capability to make things happen for yourself. You have skills, you have knowledge, you have experience, and you have education. And when I say education, it's not limited to college education. It's not limited to high school education. There's a lot of information out there now that we can get really smart on things. Classes are free online. There's actually university classes that are free online. There's, I call it YouTube University. I'm always learning a lot of new things on YouTube, because my goodness, it's nice to actually see, what I need to do next. And so that's also education. So don't have the limited thinking that education only means high school and college certificates and certification certificates. It could also mean just educating yourself, learning more about the topics that are important to you and studying them. I've met many super intelligent people in this world that never had an opportunity to go to school. And some of it is self-taught, and some of it is just putting their nose in a book and studying, or if they have access to the internet, looking on the internet and learning whatever they can from it. So this card is a reminder that you do have a lot of talent and skills to make your dream happen. Do not be afraid. So the answer to your question is yes. Okay? The answer to your question is yes. And I hope this is not a yes to go hurt people. For some of you out there who might be thinking about that, that's not what that yes is about. This yes looks like it's for transformation, to be happy. To be happy. Look at that sun. To be happy. Okay? So there you have it. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, for those of you who have love and romance on your mind, and that's what your question is about, or even just important relationships to you, this is the card that we hope will answer, or this is the deck that we hope will answer your question. Now I'm going to pull only one card, like I did with the angel deck. Okay, so that means I really need to shuffle this and also not look, even though I don't remember any of the wordage behind any of these pictures. I still would prefer to just let the universe choose these for you by just not looking at all. Oh, I'm looking at them right now to shuffle them. I know you can't see my face, but I'm looking at them to shuffle them because this is a very awkward shape, and this is a very beautiful shape is an awkward shape for me to work with. And I will split these, and when I get ready to split them, I will turn my head. Okay, let's get an answer for love and romance question. Let's get an answer. The love and romance question. Okay, I'm closing my eyes, turning my head. I'm gonna split this several times, and this is a card. All right. Oh, such a pretty card. Looks like the tree of life. And your answer is manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. That's your answer for love, romance, and relationships. Manifest miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Okay, Hope you like that answer. We're going to move on to the very last thing, which is this tube of Chinese fortune-telling sticks. This is the very last method we're going to use during this session today for your Q&A. Okay, so the way this is going to work is I'm going to shake this up while it's in this tube. And then, once again, don't forget, take your deep breaths, let them out slowly, focus on your question. If the person's involved, say their name. Okay. So I'm going to toss these sticks after I shake them, and the one that falls the furthest away is the answer. And then we'll look it up in the booklet to see what that fortune is. Okay, here we go. Here's your answer. Okay, so looks like this is the furthest stick. I hope you agree with me because it looks like it's touching this, and this one's like the second closest one. So this is the one we're going to grab, okay? Your answer is number 22. I'm going to put all of these in here. Whoops. Trying to run away. Trying to escape. No, we need you. Don't leave us. Let's put these back here. Number 22. Let's see what number 22 is. Okay, here we go. All right, number 22. Your fortune for today. A tricky number 22. Usually good. It's up to you. Your fortune, a temperament not suitable for a life of married bliss. You'll be better off unmarried, be you single, man or miss. I love how they do these rhymes. A matter of considerable importance soon, which must be decided by yourself alone. You have made an impossible wish. Oh. I guess maybe it's impossible now, but maybe not in the future. All right. Well, I hope this was a good answer for you. But if it wasn't, see me again next time for the next Q&A session. I hope you enjoyed this. This is something new that I started, and I would like to continuing this. And keep a watch out too for the love readings, which I will be posting soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, weekend, week. And may you all be healthy and safe and happy. I wish you all the very best. Take care now. And thank you for joining me today. Bye.